Okay. I think we're figuring out how to record ourselves and the screen at the same time. So bear with me. Alrighty. Let's take a look at this problem. We have a reptile tank is a rectangular prism, as seen here in the picture. The tank is 1 foot long, 3/4 feet wide, and 1 1/2 feet tall. What is the volume of the tank? Okay, well, this is where memorizing our volume formula comes into play. What do we need for a volume? Well, we know that volume is length times width, and now our third dimension, times height. This is important. You need this to solve anything with volume. If it's a rectangular prism or cube. Yep, this is what you need. Alrighty, so what we're going to do is we're going to read the question again and figure out where we find these elements in the problem. Let's read it again. A reptile tank is a right rectangular prism. The tank is 1 foot long. Okay, there's the word long. Well, long starts with the letter L, so maybe that's it. It is 3/4 feet wide. Okay, wide starts with W. We have a W here. And 1 1/2 feet tall. Okay, well, I don't have no T, but I do remember when I would go to the doctors that they would say, ooh, let's check your height, or let's see how tall you've gotten. Could be a hint. So yes, going through this problem, we see 1 foot long, 1 feet long. L and L, so that means we're putting this 1 feet in for our L, because long is length. 1 feet, 1 foot. Alrighty, let's keep reading. 3/4 feet wide. Well, WW, we gotta win. We're putting in that 3/4 in for our W. 3/4 feet. All that's left on the piece of paper in the problem is that 1 1/2 feet tall. Let's put her in. Put me in the game, coach. That's what she's sounding to you. Put me in the game. Absolutely, we'll put you in the game. 1 1/2 feet. Bam! We got something for our length, something for our width, something for our height. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready to multiply. Hey. Alrighty. Yes. With volume, you've got to multiply. So, what I like to do is I like to continue down. So I'll add there. Volume. And now, boys and girls, this only comes every few moons, every few problems in a math book. They gave us a gift. Do you know what that gift is? It's the gift of 1, which means 3/4 times 1 1/2 is going to be multiplied by 1, which means it's going to be itself, because we can multiply in any direction that we want to do. And by knowing that it's only going to be multiplied by itself, means we can take out this 1. And we can move down here to say 3/4 feet times 1 1/2 feet. First step done. Now, our next step is changing this mixed number to an improper fraction. So I'm going to keep this 3 and 4 feet the way it is. Then I'm going to multiply it by an improper fraction. And the way I'm going to solve or create this into an improper fraction is I'm going to make a new fraction, but it's going to keep the same denominator. I'm going to keep that. That doesn't change no matter what. Then I'm going to multiply my denominator with my whole number, or this big number. And they gave us another gift. 2 times 1 is 2. Then I'm going to add whatever I multiplied here to my numerator up here. And 2 plus 1 is 3. So now that turns into 3 halves. So I'm multiplying 3/4 times 3 halves. Simple enough. We can do this because multiplying by fractions, you're just multiplying numerator times the numerator and putting it over the denominator times the denominator. Bing, bang, boom. Our numerator times our numerator. 3 times 3. Well, that's 9. Then our denominator times our denominator. Oh, you can't see. Numerator times numerator, 9. Denominator times denominator, 4 times 2 is 8. But remember, we got to have our units. And now, it's not squared. Volume, you add that extra element, that extra dimension. So it's cubed, which means you're putting a little 3 next to your feet. Now, essentially, we're done. But let's say you're playing Kahoot and this isn't the answer. If you want, you can change this into a mixed number. Now, to do that, you do the reverse of mixed number to improper fraction. We're now doing improper fraction to mixed number. So instead of multiplying the denominator to the whole number, I need to make that whole number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide 8 into 9. How many times can 8 go into 9? Well, we know that 1 times 8 is close enough because 1 times 8 is 8. 8 is close to 9, but it's not over 9. So we're going to put a big old 1. And we know our denominator is going to be 8 because that doesn't change. So now we're left with, what's 9 minus 8? Well, 9 minus 8 is 1. So our mixed number is 1 and 1/8, but don't forget, we also have to bring down our labels. Feet cubed. And this is the answer to your problem. So, let's review. When we read the problem, we were looking for 3 things. We were looking for our length. I don't know which way it is. We were looking for our length. We were looking for our width. And we were looking for our height. That equals our volume. And essentially that's it. That's how you multiply to find your volume. So, good luck. I know y'all can do it.